Hello everybody, welcome to another video tutorial on S-Skill channel with Sharif. Today, a topic is going to be on inventory analysis to optimize operation. You know, Inventory Planner is a leader in inventory control and demand forecasting and is equipped with automatic replenishment recommendations to simplify the reordering process. Well, if you want to be a good planner, generally want to be successful in your supply chain career, this is a particular module I would really urge you to watch out for. So, let's take a look at the agenda for us today. We'll talk about what is inventory analysis, benefits of inventory analysis, how to analyze inventory, main elements of inventory optimization techniques, key metrics to measure inventory efficiency, how to start using inventory analysis in business. What is inventory analysis? Inventory analysis is the process of examining inventory to determine the optimum amount a business should carry. By obtaining a clear picture of the inventory that keeps your company profitable, you can keep up with customer demand while increasing sales and controlling cost. Inventory analysis refers to any calculation that helps a business better understand their inventory levels, ultimately improving cash flow, reducing stockouts, and operating efficiently. Inventory analysis empowers you to work on your business instead of being stuck inside it, so you can be proactive with your most valuable assets. For example, a contractor can use inventory analysis to see if their business has adequate materials to take on a new project. It also helps identify trends and acquire the right mix of products based on customer demand. Types of inventory. Understanding and classifying your inventory can help you plan and budget for your business. There are three main types of inventories. Raw materials inventory are raw materials that your business changes to produce its goods and or services. For example, if you manage an ice cream business, raw materials inventory could include milk you use to make ice cream. Work in process inventory is any unfinished goods that your business has made. If your business makes and sells chairs, work in process inventory would include any unfinished chairs on hand that your business has made. Finished goods inventory includes any finished goods that are ready to sell. If you have a retail business that buys and sells toys, the toys you buy would be finished goods inventory. Benefits of inventory analysis. Conducting regular inventory analysis helps to keep your inventory management on track and increase efficiencies over time. Here are the biggest benefits of using inventory analysis in your business workflows. Reduce stockouts and project delays. Stockouts means lost sales and unhappy customers who will go to a competitor to get a similar product. Improve cash flow. A study by US Bank found 82% of business failures are due to cash flow issues. For manufacturing and retail businesses, the vast majority of their cash is represented by their inventory every month. Without effective inventory analysis methods, operating a business can feel like riding a roller coaster that is about to run off the rails. Delight customers. In his 1997 annual letter to Amazon stakeholders, Jeff Bezos wrote that his goal was to make Amazon the Earth's most customer-centric company. Inventory analysis enables faster response times and efficiently filled orders, giving you the ability to earn loyal customers. Reduce inventory waste. A proper analysis can dramatically improve inventory control, so you never again have to see those boxes that have been sitting in the back of your warehouse for the past year. The same applies to lost inventory, theft, and leakage, which reduces cost and enables you to introduce cost controls. Better pricing from suppliers and vendors. By analyzing the inventory that keeps your company profitable, you can prioritize it, making the supply chain for that inventory as efficiently as possible. How to analyze inventory? ABC analysis. ABC analysis is one of the most popular inventory analysis method. It is based on the Pareto principle, which states that for many events, roughly 80% of the effects come from 20% of the causes. ABC stands for always better control. This enables to reduce obsolete inventory, optimize inventory turnover rate, increase prices, and forecast demand. ABC analysis brings simplicity to inventory analysis by putting all of your inventory into 3 buckets, enabling you to make more strategic decisions. The buckets are A inventory. This inventory has the highest value, most often the highest profit margins or sales revenue. It should be your highest priority and rarely, if ever, stock out. B inventory. Inventory that sells regularly but doesn't have as much value as A inventory. Often inventory that costs more to hold than A inventory. C inventory. This is the rest of your inventory that doesn't sell much and generates the least revenue and makes up the bulk of your inventory cost. VED analysis. VED analysis is based on inventory value and how critical it is for an item to be in stock. This method is useful for manufacturing companies that stock many components and parts. It's different from ABC analysis in that it only takes into account how necessary an item is to the continuing operation of the businesses. V for vital, inventory that must be in stock. Essential, a minimum amount of these items is enough. And desirable, these are optional items. HML analysis. HML analysis is measured according to an item's unit price. It's different from ABC analysis because it only considers cost and doesn't include the sales value of items. HML analysis is useful for controlling cost and staying on budget. High cost, high unit value item. Medium cost, medium unit value item, and low cost, low unit value item. SDE analysis. This inventory analysis method is based on the scarcity of items in the market or how soon you can acquire them. It's usually used in businesses that deal with raw materials or items with long lead times to acquire. S for scarce or imported items that have long lead times. D for difficult, inventory that has lead times anywhere from weeks to 6 months lead time. And E for easily available, items that are easily acquired. Main elements of inventory optimization. To always have the right amount of product ready to be fulfilled, you need to take into consideration storage capabilities, current inventory levels, supply lead times and schedules, seasonal trends and future campaigns. Here is an overview of what's involved in the inventory optimization process. Demand forecasting. Previously said, demand forecasting is the process of using historical data to estimate future demand for your products. Demand forecasting helps you make better informed supply decisions that aim to predict the total sales and revenue for a future period of time. Forecasting demand will never be 100% accurate, but it will significantly lower the risk of stockouts and improve customer satisfaction while optimizing inventory levels. Inventory replenishment. Inventory replenishment is the process of moving products from inventory storage to picking shelves or receiving more inventory from the manufacturer. The inventory replenishment process is important because it helps to ensure there is enough inventory ready to be picked and packed as soon as each order comes in. By restocking on inventory at the right time to meet demand, you can avoid back orders and delayed deliveries. Inventory levels. Stocking too much inventory requires a lot of capital. Meanwhile, too little inventory leads to missed sales opportunities and upset customers. Optimizing inventory levels with the ideal amount of each product in stock can reduce the risk of common inventory issues, from high storage costs to out-of-stock items. Healthy inventory levels are a clear sign of efficiency and profitability. It improves cash flow, optimizes warehousing capacity, and builds brand loyalty and trust. Inventory storage. Optimizing inventory storage is a necessary part of running any business that sells physical goods. A cost-effective inventory storage system helps you manage your inventory to meet customer expectations, while allowing room for your business to grow. Keep in mind that storage needs will vary from business to business based on sales volume, product attributes, and locations shipped to and from. Finding a way to get strategic on storage is a major component of inventory optimization. Inventory optimization techniques. Use demand forecasting. Having the right tools and technology in place to forecast demand can help you make better informed supply decisions that estimate the total sales and revenue for a future period of time. To forecast demand, the most important data to have access to is historical order data, which provides insights on sales trends. With this type of data, you make better business decisions that improve supply chain efficiencies, save money, and deliver a better customer experience. Inventory forecasting can also help in making decisions on when to run a flash sale, hire more staff, or rent more storage space, or outsource fulfillment. Determine safety stock inventory. What do you do when there is a last-minute issue with a supplier or an unexpected surge in demand? Safety stock, also known as buffer inventory, is the excess product you keep on hand in case of an emergency or supply chain failure that causes less than average inventory to be available. To calculate an optimal amount of safety stock, you will need the following for each SKU: maximum daily uses, maximum lead time, average daily uses, and average lead time. Implement reorder point formula. While knowing how much minimum inventory to hold, including safety stock, is important, you will also need to determine optimal times to reorder. Your reorder point needs to ensure that excess capital is not tied up in inventory and take any lead times into consideration from your manufacturer, the time it takes your warehouse to receive and store inventory, and other potential delays. To calculate reorder points, here is the simple formula. Reorder point, ROP, equal demand during lead time plus safety stock. Though the formula is simple, keeping tabs on when to reorder each product can be time-consuming and challenging. Carry out inventory audits. Regular inventory audits as well as proper warehouse receiving procedures can help you track inventory more efficiently. Holding costs, warehouse staffing, storage, inventory shrinkage, and depreciation cost should be closely monitored and calculated to help ensure there aren't major discrepancies. Keep tabs on SKUs. By syncing all your SKUs to an inventory management solution, you can easily track, update, and manage products across your distribution network and sales channels. This helps to avoid overselling or running out of inventory too soon. Distribute inventory across warehouses. It's important to store inventory close to where your demand is. When SKUs are strategically distributed across multiple fulfillment centers, orders can be delivered efficiently while reducing shipping costs. That way, you can make better decisions on how much to store at each location based on demand. Key metrics to measure inventory efficiency. Inventory management metrics and KPIs. Inventory analysis doesn't just end with the Pareto principle. We can use key inventory metrics to measure different segments of your business which uncover ways to optimize our operations and increase profits. Some inventory formulas can all be used to find ways to increase your bottom line. Gross margin return on invested inventory, GMROI. GMROI is an inventory formula used by retail businesses to measure a certain element of their profitability. It measures the gross profit that a retailer makes every year for each dollar of inventory they purchased. The formula is your company's gross profit margin divided by your average on-hand inventory cost. After doing this calculation, the number should at least be higher than 1. If it's below 1, it means you are losing money on your inventory and aren't a profitable business. A GMROI of 1.50 means you are making a profit on your inventory at 150% of your cost. There's no specific benchmark for GMROI. It depends on industry. Industry-specific retail associations are good resources for benchmarks like this, as is the Retail Owners Institute. Available to promise, ATP. Available to promise, ATP is an inventory formula used for analyzing order fulfillment. It helps analyze customer demand and adjust operations to meet it. For example, every time you order takeout from a food delivery app, the app goes through the available to promise formula to calculate how long it will take for your food to arrive. Here's the formula. ATP equal quantity on hand plus supply, planned orders minus demand sales orders. The ideal promise time depends on customer expectations and varies by industry. Inventory turnover rate, ITO. Inventory turnover rate shows you how effectively you are managing inventory. It measures how many times your average inventory is sold during a certain period. This inventory formula is calculated by dividing the cost of goods sold by the average inventory for a certain period. If average inventory the past year was 1,000 and cost of goods sold was 10,000, inventory turnover rate would be 10, meaning we sold our inventory 10 times over. Ideally, we want this rate as high as possible because it shows how quickly you can sell our products and proves you are not overbuying inventory and wasting capital. Carrying cost. Carrying cost, also called holding cost, are costs incurred in storing and maintaining inventory. This may include insurances, warehouse space, equipment, security, and labor cost. An example of a holding cost could be a forklift truck required to move stock in the warehouse. Holding costs are represented by the cumulative dollar value of these various costs. They can be accounted for separately or grouped together. Average days to sell inventory. This metric indicates how long it takes a company to buy or create inventory and sell it. Average days to sell inventory is calculated as follows: inventory divided by the cost of sales multiply number of days in the year. The average days to sell inventory ratio alerts the business owner how long on average it takes to sell each item of inventory. Stockout rate. The stockout rate is the ratio of a company total stockout losses to total orders expressed as a percentage. This metric measures how effective a business is at managing inventory. Let's say you are a clothing retailer and want to figure out your stockout rate. One way to calculate your rate would be to divide your total sales backordered by your total sales. So, if you did $1 lakh in sales, but $10,000 of those sales were for items that were on back order, your stock out rate would be 10%, which is high. You would want to look at why and make sure you had enough inventory on hand the next quarter to reduce that rate. For your most in demand and profitable inventory, you want your stock out rate to be as close to zero as possible. A high stock out rate can also hurt customer satisfaction, which we will talk about next. Customer service level, CSL. CSL is the expected probability of not having a stock out for a given period or the probability of not losing sales. Ideally, your CSL should be as close to 100% as possible, especially if it's a inventory based on ABC analysis. There are few ways to calculate customer service level, but an easy inventory calculation is to divide the number of products delivered on time divided by the number of products sold. Audit your stock levels. Before conducting an inventory analysis, you should first determine the amount of inventory you have on hand to make sure it aligns with what you think you have. You can audit stock efficiently with a barcoding system. Align your inventory analysis with your strategy and business goals. There is no one-size-fits-all approach to analyze inventory. You can mix and match any of the above methods, but the most important thing is aligning with your team on your inventory management strategy and business goals to use your resources effectively. Improve productivity through inventory management software. When time is at a premium, automation is key when it comes to analyzing inventory. By using ERP, you can track inventory in real time, generate real-time reports, designate reorder points, and ensure the right inventory is in the right place at the right time. I'd like to conclude the module of inventory analysis to optimize operation by saying that optimizing your inventory allows you to reduce working capital by reducing unnecessary inventory buffers and improve your service level. It ensures that you get your customers what they want, when they want it, without holding too much inventory. I hope you will practice that you have learned here. Thank you very much for listening and watching. Please do subscribe for more soft skills and professional modules in this channel. Bye bye.